the La Liga champions are holding their presidential elections next month, and Joan Laporta has formally handed in his resignation as president in order to stand for re-election. Raphinha will serve as interim president until the elections take place on March 15th. Laporta is the favorite to win the re-election, with his biggest challenger being Victor Font, who counts Xavi Hernandez among his backers for the position. Laporta defeated Font in the 2021 election to earn his second stint as Barcelona president after previously leading the club from 2003 to 2010. Now, Nico, what have you thought of Laporta's second stint in charge? He did inherit a financial mess, and things seem to be heading into a good direction now, though.
Until now, yeah, sure. It feels like at Barcelona, the next financial crisis or the next disaster is looming. What do I make of his second stint? Well, he ran his presidential election the first time out on the basis of keeping Messi, and Messi had to go. I don't know if it was wholeheartedly his problem. I think he walked in to the Barcelona presidential office and saw the disaster that Bartomeu left him, and it felt, or at least he made it seem like he had no choice but to get rid of Messi. But levers here, levers there. At this point, I don't understand how it works, how they make it happen.
But again, if you're the average fan, right, and again, I know it's a little bit different, but you would have to say he brought in Hansi Flick, which was a bit of a masterstroke. The stadium reconstruction brings in more money, brings in more revenue if they ever get it finished.
Yeah.
So like he has a lot of things he could tick as well, right, in the boxes that he's delivered on.
Yeah, I think so. The sporting and the financial direction of the team, I think it is incredible that, one, the sporting part functions so positively when the financial stuff seemingly just needs a revamp every single time. They're indebted for several years. They took out loans from massive people who came in and gave them the type of money. So it's extraordinarily ambitious for a club that was in such a precarious financial situation.
Yeah. Barcelona just feels like, the sword of Damocles, massive sword hanging with a very, very thin thread. So they're just sitting here, just waiting, like, I'm doing all my thing. We're still good, but is this sword gonna fall? That's what financial fair play feels like. And Laporta has done an incredible job so far with what he's been given, which was a very poor financial situation. Barcelona are competing. That's number one. They are top of the league. They are one of the favorites for Champions League.
They're winning. They're not just competing.
Winning.
Setting
and
a standard.
if you keep doing that, you are okay as Barcelona. So you got to give it to them right now. We have no idea what's going to happen in a month with Barcelona.
I don't know. There's a couple of forms that it's just I don't want to embrace the Laporta second stint as this incredible administration, because he's had to unregister players, and Dani Olmo at times didn't know if he could play the next game, didn't know if he was going to play the rest of the semester.
It's a massive, crazy situation.
It's a mess. Yeah. Again, I'm not sure it was his fault, but it feels like the forms with which you administrate your club aren't the best.
Do you think Xavi basically go and say, but I would prefer to go down this route, holds any standing with his opponent being backed, or is it considered to be, well, we sacked you, that's why there's a little bit of bitterness there? How do you see that? Perhaps.
I mean, I don't know how much weight Xavi can sway the public opinion when this guy appointed Hansi Flick, and he got it right, and he did now let's give him his flowers, right? Yeah. He restored that Barcelona feeling that wasn't there since Messi left, which I think is massive, because you've gone to La Masia. You've got a lot of players playing in La Masia. You're building up the figure of Lamine Yamal. You kept Lamine Yamal. You're making him kind of like the poster boy of this next generation and this next movement. So Hansi Flick is on his side of things, and I think right now a team that's playing really well, that's setting a certain standard in Europe, that is exciting to watch, that has strengthened the brand of the club, is stronger than a former player, a former manager, as big as a legend they are, that is supporting another candidate, in my opinion. That's how I see it from the outside, at least.
I just want to know what hidden levers there are. How many more can be pulled?
At this point,
you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
thanks for watching this video from Morning Footy. For all news and insights regarding leagues around the world like EFL, Serie, and all UEFA competitions, both men's and women's, don't forget to sign up for Paramount Plus.